I wanted to do a quick video and talk about Diddy's new attorney. Her name is Nicole Westmoreland, and she officially joined Diddy's legal team yesterday in representing him. But TMZ put out an article talking about this lawyer, and they exposed the fact that she is also a survivor and a victim of SA. And so people are wondering, so am I, what what are they trying to do? Because with her having a history and being a victim herself, why would she join this case? Is they trying to make it seem as if he's innocent because somebody on his team also experienced something like this, and so her representing him, maybe she believed that he's innocent, or which is what a lot of people are thinking, she don't care and she's just in it for the money, and it's a lot of people talking smack about that. So I'm going to read the article to you guys. It's not that long, and then I'll finish talking about it. It says Nicole Westmoreland, the newest lawyer on Diddy's team, is a survivor of SA because she was allegedly R-worded back in 2001. The powerhouse attorney who officially joined Diddy's team this morning, which was yesterday, was just 19 years old back in 2001 when she worked for a company that helped people reinstate suspended driver's license. According to Westmoreland, Brian Williams, vice president of Cash Money Records, and a man named Stone met her and asked her to make a sales pitch to the company at Patchwork Recording Studio in Atlanta. One night, Westmoreland says she and three female friends went to the recording studio where a large gathering was taking place. According to Westmoreland, a man named Alfred Cleveland was there, and she says he was a friend of Ronald Williams, then president of CMR and Brian's brother. During the evening, Westmoreland says she went to use the restroom and Cleveland offered to show her where it was. Westmoreland says Cleveland got her into the bathroom, forced her inside, and R-worded her. She claims another man came to the door, during which Cleveland allegedly told him to keep guard and then allegedly tried to pass her off to him. But Nicole says she begged him not to and he let her go. Westmoreland later said she was threatened about going to the police, but she did anyway, and Cleveland was arrested and charged with the R word. He ultimately pled guilty to aggravated A word and with intent to R word. It's a lot of of course, Diddy's being accused of SA and the R word by numerous people with many civil cases against him pending. The second day of jury selection in Diddy's federal criminal trial wrapped up not too long ago, which was yesterday, with another 16 potential jurors, mostly men, added to the jury pool. So that's the end of that. But it makes you wonder, what is their motive? Because they definitely have a tactic. It's not done without intent. I'm sure of that. Everything is done with a reason, and so them having her join the legal team, I guess they felt that it will make them look good, especially if people know her history and background. But then I'm wondering, do she really think that he's innocent? And if not, how can you represent him in a case like this? Along with the fact yesterday and the day before I talked about how many jurors was questioned by the judge and they had a history of SA in either themselves or a family member or something like that, and they continue, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them was telling the judge that I won't be biased in this case, I'm still able to be fair, and I could not understand that. So even her being a lawyer, it does not she's not exempt from having emotions and feelings. And if why not protect yourself? Why do this in the name of money? And money is not everything. But other than that, the only other thing that you could think is that she truly believed that he is innocent. And maybe she heard something we didn't, or she believed based on evidence that we haven't seen. So I don't know how that is possible. I really don't, because at this point, most people believe that he did something. And with that being said, I don't know. Maybe she just doing a job. That's another possibility. Maybe she's just doing her job and she have to separate the two, because if she allow her past and her emotions get the best of her, she won't make no money at all. Being a lawyer, because she's gonna run across several cases that's similar to this or in nature. So what she's gonna do? Turn down everyone and not make money? This is a money maker for her. Diddy paying a lot of money for these lawyers. Okay? So I don't know. I still think it would be I don't know. Just my personal opinion that if, somebody is a survivor, they should protect themselves and their mental and not be a part of something like this. I would love to hear her speak on that, but she probably won't. I'm sure people are going to question her. I don't know if it'll be during the trial she will speak or after. A lot of times they wait until after the trial and then they speak and they do a conference and let news reporters question them. And I'm sure news reporters are going to bring this up. They're going to ask these questions. How was you able to represent him, considering you are a victim yourself of something like this, and it's similar in nature to what a lot of his victims are claiming happened to them with being in the music industry. You showed up at some studio, one night with intentions that you was there for a certain reason, and then you was something happened that shouldn't have happened. Okay. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to ask that question. It's crazy how it's very similar to what a lot of the victims are claiming, especially in the civil suits. How many of them said that they showed up somewhere in hopes that they can get this, or they was offered something and then it took a turn? It's really crazy how it's similar in nature of how it happened. So I don't know what her motive is and her intent or what she's thinking, but it do make you wonder. On their part, I guess they felt it was a smart move, which I guess it could be. It could be a smart move, because it'll make people think like, why would she take his case? Maybe it's something she know that we don't. Maybe he do. It's a possibility he could be innocent. They're trying to change the public perception of this case. For me, honestly, when it comes to the situation with her, I believe she's just doing her job. I believe she decided to put her own feelings to the side and not miss out on this money. Because from what I'm hearing or what I've heard, he's paying good money. I heard somebody say, or a couple people say, that he was paying like $5,000 an hour. So maybe for her, it's about the money, and she's not going to let that stop her money. She's able to separate the two, and I hope that she has counseling and things like that lined up and in place to make sure that she's even if she had it in the past, to get it again, even during this trial, to keep her mentally strong, because you don't know if it can re-spark something. I've never experienced anything like that, but I just imagine that, the people that are survivors of something like that, that their mental is always at risk. So that's all I'm thinking. Like, why, would you take that chance? And if you are considering the type of job that you have, you definitely need to be on top of it and making sure that you don't have any setbacks mentally. Okay? That's all I'm saying. But what do y'all think? What do you think the motive is? I know what the motive is. I kind of like, we can get that from, the legal team's perspective and Diddy's perspective, why he would want her on his team. But what do you think her reasons for joining the team are? And do you think that she actually believes he's innocent, or she's just doing a job and not going to miss out on his money? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I really would love to know what other people think about this, because it is really strange, and especially her being a female, it makes you wonder. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys right now, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.